I'll get an S-Class, I thought. It'll be fun, I thought. Hello everybody, this is my 1999 Mercedes S500L. Now when I got this car, I thought I'd sign myself up to a life of easy luxury. And I wasn't under any illusion. No, I knew that this car had the capability of throwing me a few problems every now and again. And quite a few of you are very ready to tell me that I'd sign myself up to a lifetime of untold pain and misery. Well, it seems that quite a few of you were right. I thought that I would get further than about a month without any serious problems, but no, sadly not. You see, I came out here today to tell you all about the lovely people at Autodoc because I've already identified some other issues with this car. The engine mounts need doing. I'll do a separate video on that, but basically they should be about 300 quid in parts. Use the little Autodoc app. I got them for about 120 quid because I am going to need to save all the money that I can. Now, I'm also obliged to tell you guys that one of the handy things about Autodoc compared with some other sites is that if you pay literally a few quid, you can have the bits that you need for up to 200 days and then still return them free of charge. So that is handy for projects like this, which might be sort of stuck at the back of the driveway for a month or so while I get all the bits I need together to do it, because it also needs a major service. I might do spark plugs, and there's 16 of those, and all that kind of jazz. So having the ability to buy parts in, and then should I have the wrong one or something like that, I can send them back. That being said, Autodoc have been pretty good, and so far for all the things I bought from them, they haven't actually sent me anything wrong. And their prices are very decent. I mean, they do stuff for all makes of car, but they seem to be particularly good with German cars, and they have a huge number of different brands. So something like this that I'm not going to be sticking like super high-end bits on, they've got some really good alternative but high-quality parts that you can use. They're available in a bunch of different countries, and you will always get the best prices on their little app, and it's quite handy just to use and pull. There's no fancy discount codes. It's not like other websites I've been on where there's a sale on every single different week. Yeah, they have different discounts all the time, but they just apply them automatically. You don't need to keep track of a silly discount code and all that sort of stuff. So it's fairly easy to use, and I'll be using them as much as I can for fixing this. And I would like to invite you now to guess how much it's going to cost to fix this little problem. You see, this is an old S-Class owner's worst nightmare. This is what you're greeted with in the morning if you have a failure in the airmatic suspension system. Now, if I turn the car on, it will eventually raise itself back up to the normal level and it will carry on and drive just fine. But it's not meant to do this, certainly not overnight. There is a leak in the system somewhere. Now, previously, one of the struts has been replaced, so it's very possible that perhaps it's, just the other side has failed or something. There's quite a few different points of the system that can fail. So when this goes off for its big service soon, I am going to get it all looked at and all sorted. But I thought we'd play a little game, and I thought you would have a go at guessing in the comments what it's going to cost James to fix his ruinous old S-Class. Let's say, okay, have a guess for a major service, not including plugs, and fixing the airmatic. Okay, so have a guess on that, and then when I've had it all done, I will let you know and we'll see who's right. Obviously, I'm hoping it's about 50 quid for the whole lot. Anyway, the car's still here. I thought I'd keep you guys updated with it. I do want to keep it because I do love driving it around. It is amazing. I need to replace these tyres as well, but I'll get those sorted too. The Celica, for those that ask, is still around. It's parked elsewhere, but it is still here. I'm just getting a whole bunch of bits together for that. And the moment I've sold one of the other things on my driveway, which I've just got, the Celica is going to be given a massive overhaul and a big sort of, nice spa week, basically, for that. But yeah, there we go. That's the Merc.